down, please. You are not allowed to be here. Come down, come down. Every other person vacate the podium. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nwangele hope onwere ihe dị mma. Hope jikwa ihe dị mma. Hai! Oji hope jikwa ihe dị mma. Nsi na ya nwere hope, o nwere ihe dị mma. Oji hope jikwa ihe dị mma. It's all solace. Hope odidika. Uzo di mma, ijikwa ihe dị mma.
Ijikwa ihe dị mma.
Ọnwa yoko, asịrị m na ijikwa ihe dị mma.
Ijikwa ihe dị mma.
Come on Saturday, ọnwa na-abịa ọzọ maka o jikwa ihe dị mma. Oji Chukwu jikwa ihe dị mma. Onye ka mbụ n'ụwa ma hopu na-echere m echiche ọma. Abụ m onye nsi na ya nwere hope, o nwere ihe dị mma. Oji hope jikwa ihe dị mma. O nwere hope, nwere ihe dị mma.
Oji hope jikwa.
Ndị Imo steeti unu jikwa ihe dị mma.
Oji hope jikwa ihe.
Ndị Nkwerre niile unu jikwa ihe dị mma. Oji hope jikwa ihe dị mma. Hai ziba ziba haya ziba hele 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 hiba 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 hey unu ni na gamu tinolwe asịrị n'ụzọ dị mma aga ya ugboro abụọ ọkwa ya
na so
ekeji amadike hope nwoke ọma n'ibu dike barista enyi nna ya iso n'ihe dị mma o n'iso hope o nwere ihe dị mma.
Oji hope
ebe ka ị ga ebe zere azịza onye nna ya na-eje ori Chukwu abawa ụzọ on Saturday. You know.
Every major news story is with many perspectives and layered with different levels of impact.
Hello. What time did this happen? We will be right there.
At TVC News, we follow the big and major news, gathering the facts, witnessing the outcome.
I am here live at the aftermath of the approval of the new national minimum wage.
We are TV Station of the Year, not just for breaking news, but for being first, fair and accurate. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
Disabled, who are blind, who have one arm or something. But we've seen that even in these Lagos, people with one arm, they are controlling traffic and earning a form of living. But some of them have turned it into a trade. They don't want to do anything. We can also see at traffic lights now, some of them selling handkerchief, selling sweets, and all the rest. So I think it's a good move. Let's make the society, let's turn it into a modern city.
All right.
The government is planning.
Tony, I'm not sure how you see it because, you know, of course, we've seen some people who were being made to beg alms on the streets with protruded bellies, or some will also have different kind of deformities. And then you as a Nigerian or as a religious person, you want to give. But based on what he said, some of this money is going to drug and all of that. Where do you see? Where do you stand on this?
I think it's long overdue. And I support the Lagos State House of Assembly. You know, though successive administrations in Lagos have done something similar to this. But what will make it that different is that law that they want to enact. You know, it's not about making the law, it's about following it up again. Because this is not the first time we have issues like this. And then after activating, executing it, then relax again. The moment you relax, they come back. It's always like that. So, but I believe with this law, a lot will change because it's high time. You need to drive around Lagos. Lagos is supposed to be a mega city. When you drive around, you see a lot of things. You know, the way they come, and these days, it's even taking a new dimension. You see kids, their children, they run after vehicles. No matter how you tell them to leave, it's even dangerous. On highways, they hang on this, moving vehicle. No matter what they will follow you until the car maybe speed up. So that is where I think, and others, just go, for instance, he mentioned the corridor. Let's come down to Ikorodu Road. From K2 down to Ojota, then go to Bonuwe, those areas. That is where they are domiciled. Then in Ikorodu Road, they come out in the morning, they go in the evenings. Business. At times, they even rent kids, they rent children to do this for them. So over time, you start asking yourself questions. Do we really have a government? I mean, why would they allow such things they are running riot over this, unchecked. So if they can enact that law truly and follow it up, clean up the city, nobody is saying pick them up and throw them into the lake. No. You can rehabilitate them. But no sane government will allow this to happen. We have all manner, and these days you can't even say this is where they're coming from. And I think that's why we have a problem in this country. That people from neighboring countries from the north, I'm not saying not even northern Nigeria, from the fringes of the northern borders, come into the country and come to Lagos beg arms, and they live within us, and we don't even know anything about them. Amazing. You know, we look at the security impact. You know, it may cause, you know, the implication.
Now, very quickly before we change tack, the Speaker said that the proposed law should aim to establish a center where individuals who wish to give arms can do so, while the center would also ensure that the arms reach those in need. That to me appears like a tall order, looking at the situation, how things have been handled, especially when it comes to issues of money. Corruption is endemic, even though this current administration is trying to fight corruption. Do you share in this perspective, or would you suggest something better than this means?
I think it's fine if the government says, let's put the money somewhere. But I think what should be considered ultimately is how to provide a means of living for these people. And like I said, the vocational center in Ikorodu is still there. I'm sure it has not been packed up. Go back there, rehabilitate it, make it livable, and let those who have contributions to make come there. At some point, they were churning out carpenters, other artisans from there. So I think it's a good place where people can go and get a means of livelihood. It's not so much about dishing out the 10 naira every day that has turned some people into perpetual beggars, because that's what some people want to remain, even when they have the opportunity of changing that kind of lifestyle. You can imagine that.
All right, Dr. Hang on. I hold your thoughts. We have a caller who is calling us from Lagos, Nkwerre. Nkwerre, thanks so much for joining us on Journalist Hangouts. Please, the ball is in your court.
Hello.
Right, Nkwerre, we can hear you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Nkwerre. Go ahead, proceed.
Hello, good evening. Yes, well done. I have to thank you for giving me the opportunity to contribute to your program. I hope you are hearing me.
Yes, you're
sounding a bit
far away. Could you speak up so we can hear you?
Hello.
Clearly?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, now concerning this, concerning making law for the banning of begging on the Lagos streets. This thing is not new. The former governor of Kano State has banned begging in Kano. The former governor of Kaduna State too has banned begging in Kaduna. Even Okada riding, they banned them. But we have a big challenge in Lagos. We don't have a government. Because we don't have a government. We have a governor that is a weakling. Okada riders are bad.
You will be going out of, you'll be making false claims when you say we don't have government. We have government, but you already said that it's been done in certain areas. But I still saw a video, I'm not exactly sure what particular state, but from the north, where we saw some Alamajirai who was standing close to a man who was eating outside. They were just waiting for the man to finish the food, and the next thing is they rushed at that food. This is something that, we just have to keep talking about it and see how, we can also help the government in resolving some of this menace on our streets. Well, we need to move on to other issues. The introduction of the bimodal voter accreditation system marks a significant steps towards achieving credible elections in Nigeria. As such, the Independent National Electoral Commission has allayed the fear of some stakeholders in Bayelsa State that the beavers for Saturday's off-season governorship election can be faked by some people to rig the process. The chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, represented by the National Commissioner in charge of Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, and River State, May Agbamuche Umbu, said the beavers' machines are customized and cannot be manipulated. Well, one question one will be asking is, we've been using these beavers. This is not the first time we're prosecuting it. Deploying this machine for our electoral processes. But do you think these beavers really can be faked?
This is Nigeria. Let's be realistic.
We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned.
Ebeka unusi alimo. Ebeka unusi Alimo ebeka ununo APC agama hapo gabe bozo gabiri APC gachimo get nonte. Listen, Nkwerre Federal Constituency, one of the biggest federal constituencies in Nigeria. Imo is APC and APC is Imo State. On Saturday, from up to down. On Saturday, we are going to come out en mass. Our governor, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, will return back as the governor of Imo State. Magwono, mana, madane were ihe ochiri, bokashi akwa inu maka nka ijikwen ka ijishi n'ike, akwalu weze, cha Nkwerre mman, isu mman. APC Elebaga Beaka Ebeseraziza Nwangele kwenu Nkwerre kwenu Njaba kwenu Isu kwenu. You guys know that we are the largest federal constituency in Nigeria. And implicit in that is that we'll come out with the largest votes for His Excellency on Saturday. It don't take code to Newcastle. Nobody brings threat to an embodiment of threat. And nobody has the monopoly of violence. I got to fire, I got to vote. I got to vote. So everybody come out in mass and cast your votes for APC. Unamutule. Nkwerre isu Nwangele Njaba kwenu. Kwazono. Are we heading a quarter yoku? This is payback time. This is payback time for what His Excellency has done for our federal constituency. We are living testimony of what His Excellency has done for this federal constituency. The number of appointments given to this federal constituency supersedes any, and we can only say thank you to His Excellency. How can we say thank you to His Excellency? We will say thank you with our vote. On 11/11/2023, in Atuya, Yanaga, APC. May God bless all of us in Jesus' name. APC. Shift to smart. APC. Nwangele n'ebe Nkwerre n'ebe Njaba n'ebe iso nakwa ya enwere akụkọ m ga-akọrọ unu. Ngwa gaa ntị anyị bịara isu federal constituency. Ihe mere ụlọ alatara m ụlọ ka m bịa hụ ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m ndị ha bụrụ kemgbe esi.
This is the land of my birth. This is where I have the greatest confidence. You are the owners of the government. You have decided to take your government. I have not much to say. Few minutes ago, we commissioned that edifice in memory of one of the greatest men of our time, who came, contributed, lived a very decent life, and died. Satyo Mbakwe. A man of means, a philanthropist of repute, a man when he tells you is. We are today immortalizing his name. Wherever his spirit is today, the goodwill, the philanthropy, the generosity that followed his life while on earth will be resonating both in the spirit world and here on earth. So I want to congratulate all of us who joined us today to perform this ceremony. Now, as it has to do with politics, charity begins at... It is not only that I'm at home. Abraham Kangu Noku. Many people have blackmailed me. They accuse me that I don't have anybody. But I now have you. They call me all sorts of names. They blackmail government. They blackmail our party. They want to scatter the nation. They have no stake. They are not sincere. But I can tell you, one with God is... I have seen the enthusiasm. I have seen the commitment. I have seen the hard work. There is nothing. The beginning and the end is that you have shown me love. And I will love you back. On Saturday, the distractions they did before, the killings they financed and sponsored, the burning of innocent houses, which they did, the acrimony that greeted their activities, they are not people of God. But we take solace that the Egyptians we saw yesterday, you shall see no more. God is with us. They will try. They will gather. But because the gathering is not of the Lord, they shall scatter. Don't be afraid. Fear not, for God is with us. On Saturday, on Saturday, come out early enough. Queue, vote, wait there. They will count it. We'll follow them to collection center. They will enter the result. We follow them to returning officers center. They will return the result. And they will declare us winner. Winner, oh!
Winner!
Winner, oh!
Winner!
ABC don't win, oh!
Winner!
Kwata will go win forever.
Winner!
I think I can know. In federal constituency, my politics started in this federal constituency. You have in the past supported me more than ever, and the support will continue. By the time we win on Saturday, and the result is announced, you know you came out like this before. In 2019, you trooped out in your numbers. You voted. They tried to steal the vote. We stopped them. They have occupied the social media, blackmailing those efforts of yours. Those who say we did not win in 2019, why are they complaining? They should come now and vote us out. As long as the vote will count, you know we already won. We have gone around the Imo State. We have not seen anybody campaign against us. Their campaign is only on social media. And they're not discussing issues. They just embarked on a campaign of calumny, blackmailing innocent people. Today they blame the police. Tomorrow they blame INEC. Next tomorrow they blame Opuzodima. These people are products of lamentation. Their license is to lament. So they will continue to lament. As they lament, we will take action. We will take action. Umunda no muna mekelele mono. Abela mi igbo oge here taa. Ya ibra ka ngwa no na ga to vote on Saturday. Udo duru no na ha Jesus.
Aizu come and try. Nigeria call obey to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Hope Bodenibo, Holingo Bodenibo.
We're interrupting this program to bring you a live telecast. Our regular programs will continue shortly. Please stay tuned.
The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, OFR, invites you to the Gender Mainstreaming Conference 2023 and launching of the maiden edition of Gender Magazine. Theme, Building Capacity Through Gender Mainstreaming to Meet Security Challenges. Date, Thursday, 9th November 2023. Time, 0830 hours. Venue, National Defense College, Abuja. Chief Host, General Christopher Gwabin Musa, OFR, Chief of Defense Staff, Armed Forces of Nigeria. Special Guest of Honor, Her Excellency, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, First Lady, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Announcer, Brigadier General Tukurguso, Acting Director, Defense Information.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to officially welcome you to the grand launch of this wonderful initiative celebrating the completion of the first 2,000 vehicles assembled here in Ogba.
To the glory of God and to the benefit of mankind, I now officially commission the 2,000 car itself, number 2,000, built by GSC in conjunction with the Lagos State Government as partners.
Our story began with the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between CIG Motor Company Limited and Lagos State Government sometime in September 2020 at the peak of COVID-19 pandemic. Once it was signed, my team and I struck for just one thing: deliver on the objective of the partnership.
You know that China and Nigeria are very important strategic partner, and during the past years, we are confident in the future of automobile industry.
Let us challenge you here now that 2,000 is just a small feat. The 5,000 and the 10,000 you promised me, go out there and get it done. We don't need Tokumbo vehicles. We need tier-rubber brand new vehicles in our country. And you can see, even from this place, that it is happening. Diana, thank you very much for showing the way. Hopefully many others will follow soon. I want to thank all of the banks that have also supported them. Let us reduce, our pressure on foreign currency so that indeed our kids, our youth, our young children, our young graduates can have a means of employment. Thank you very much for listening.
Something big, they come Kogi State. Time don't reach to vote. Ododo Ahmed Usman, OAU, na our man. APC, na the party.
He's the man, Ododo is the man. Moving Kogi forward.
Kogi's governor.
Na the man, Ododo na the man. Ododo Ahmed Usman, Ododo na the man.
Kogi's governor.
In this society, the man will get integrity. Fearless and the capable.
Now the people's governor.
No ethnic agenda. Highly educated, the chartered accountant.
Ododo Ahmed Usman has learned from the best.
Bello is the man. Ododo is the man. Moving Kogi forward. Ododo is the man. Tested and trusted. Na the man. Ododo na the man. Ododo Ahmed Usman. Ododo na the man.
Kogi's governor.
Vote Ododo Ahmed Usman. Vote APC.
Our planet, our home, threatened by man's activities with fears of mass extinction on the rise. On Green Angle, we examine the issues that affect our environment, seek solutions to put us on track.
You're watching Journalist Hangout, and I've been speaking with Dr. Oladipo Anthony Nwangele. We're actually talking about the Ondo State, the issue of impeachment rocking the Ondo State, southwest Nigeria, as regards the Deputy Governor, Lokai Datuwa, who has withdrawn the suit seeking to restrain the Chief Judge of the state from setting up a panel to investigate allegations leveled against him. Well, let me pick up with you, Tony. Well, the All Progressives Congress, the national leaders and all of the chieftains of the party had weighed in this allegation, into these issues, trying to resolve all of these issues before we now saw that it had been withdrawn, or it was withdrawn, from the court. But do you feel this will settle the old hulabalu, as regarding this?
Well, the governor has insisted he has to go, and that's why I have a problem. The governor is on seat at the moment. This is the second deputy governor to be impeached. So 2 so far. So if he goes 2, so what's the assurance that the third one will stay? You should learn to accommodate certain things. The fact he may have made some mistake while you were away, though something like that happened, at the end of the day, Obaseki and Philip Shoaibu resolved that, because it's for the people of the state, not just the two of you. You are there. You are privileged to be the governor and the deputy governor. Anybody could have been the governor.
Yeah.
So when you're there, just use it judiciously. You're not, sound health-wise right now. And we pray you get better. But all these fights between the two of them will not allow the state to progress in any way. And then looking at this issue of deputy governors and governors, it's been an age-long problem. And we seem so, we kind of overlook it. It's not today. The governor is going, he doesn't want the deputy governor to succeed him. And you know why? Because after the party primaries, party leaders imposed most of these deputy governors on them. So they are not like friends in any way. And that one has ambition. Of course, I have no problem because everybody's, you must have an ambition. It's not a crime, And it keeps happening all the time. He doesn't want you to succeed him. He goes outside, but you're the deputy governor. He knows almost everything. Why can't you allow him to succeed you? You go in, then you look for maybe somebody, a special advisor or commissioner. It's hurting. It hurts. So when these deputy governors come, they're equally on the edge because anything can happen. That is where I think Nigeria need to sit down. The National Assembly need to look at the Constitution. Let's confer some rights and legitimacy to this seat. You cannot be a spectator for, at times, some commissions are even more stronger, powerful than the deputy governor. You must confer some legitimacy on that seat. Why can't we have the deputy governorship candidate or aspirant contest primaries, just like the governor. So the big kind of respect. Look at what happened in Edo. The governor said, you won't be here. I'm taking you out of the state house. Just like that, it happened. If you are the deputy, how would you feel? That humiliation is something else. So we can't continue to run, and after this, we move on.
But when we look at the issues between governors and their deputies, it's usually